So, my relationship journey. Hello, I'm Josh, and I am a part of a awesome twosome known as Cushy and Josh. So, our relationship was forged by fire, and I use a don't settle, fun free future friendship way of thinking about this. I want to have fun in my relationship, I want to be free to be myself, and I want to be able to see a future with my partner. And at the core of this needs to be grounded in, a genuine friendship, a genuine concern and consideration for the other person. You actually got a vested interest in them succeeding. Their success is your success, that kind of thing. So I have learnt along the way that everyone is nice and that's just not good enough. So if we're going to use a don't settle, we've got to know that nice is not worth settling for. Everyone's nice. You can go walking down the street and say hello to plenty of nice people each and every day. That's not good enough. A partner for your life, it's not going to cut it that they're just nice, okay? That's not going to help you have a fantastic, empowering, fun, adventure-filled, or whatever it is that you want in your relationship. It's not going to necessarily get it just because the other person is nice. Also, the word nice is so, up for interpretation. Nice is very situational and very perception-based. So, in my experience, I definitely paid the price for love. I'm divorced and I'm happily divorced, but it's been almost close to a decade since that relationship ended. And man, I messed up. I was too eager to rush into a long-term relationship. I wanted, a life partner. I wanted a family together. I wanted to be able to share my life with someone, and I jumped in and made the mistake for me. I was young and kind of had an idea of where I was and wanted to go, but obviously young, right? And even now, you kind of have an idea. You're still going down the path, but right, things change. So mostly, I wanted a pretty simple life, right? Have my family, have some kids, and be surrounded by friends. I wanted to genuinely have someone that loved nature and life. I found life and nature fascinating. We are life and nature, so having an understanding and interest in ourselves and the other life forms, and having a passion or a vision for their own life. For me, I found entrepreneurship fascinating. So I married completely wrong, very, very wrong. And it came with a massive opportunity cost for me and my loved ones. How much someone's lies and unreasonableness can impact your life cannot be understated. It can absolutely transform your life, change it completely. So for me, I paid the ultimate price. I lost it all, moved back with my parents. I have gone through handfuls of investigations, all at the hands of my ex and her police family. So imagine this, your children not seeing you, right? You're not a parent at this point. You have zero influence and ability to foster any meaningful relationship. Right? They're strangers. You have to start again with all your property. You have to also pay lawyers, deal with court processes, which is hell. You have to take time off work. You're not going to be able to focus at work, not be able to do as much at work, not be able to perform as much. So it's going to be able to impact your earnings, your resources that you have. And when you're already in a position of starting and having to deal with these additional costs and learnings, it can get very stressful very, very fast. So your outgoings are higher, you're paying multiple experts potentially for court, and you're investigated because anyone can say anything about anyone, and basically they still have to check just to make sure because it's too risky, just in case you potentially did do what they said right? So for certain lies, like DV, reported DV, it's on you to stand up and defend yourself. No investigation to see anything. You're straight into it. So your life can change at just a couple of words. So the wrong relationship can cost you your current life. And unfortunately, so many parents going through similar situations don't have the support and guidance, and they never recover. Their life, they never kind of bounce back. They're never able to get back onto their vision, their purpose, their dreams. They're never able to live the life that they want. They kind of get caught up in this tornado of poor relationships. So fast forward to today, and I am in the best, healthiest relationship of my life. I'm having fun. I'm being free to be myself. I'm able to have boundaries. I have a partner in my daily life that helps me to improve and be the absolute best version of myself. I am living the dream. So my experience has been night and day. In Kush, my relationship, like in Kush, I haven't lost myself in this relationship. I am encouraged, I am praised, I am treated as someone with value and worth. I got my best friend, someone who understands me. 7+ years into this, after friend zoning, and for 6 months, we then committed and never looked back. Well, I mean, in milliseconds and microseconds. We get emotional and we have disagreements. We are people working through together. But you know what? Our disagreements are actually getting so much better, and our ability to understand and relate is getting so much more in tune. You know what? Even in the moments we disagree, this is night and day difference. It is so much of a blessing to be in a relationship with someone who wants to see you for who you are and wants to see you be you. And so if you can experience that, you would also see exactly what I'm talking about. But the idea is that I don't want you to ever experience this. If you don't have to, then there's no reason why you should have to experience that night, that pain for love, giving too much for the sake of what essentially isn't even love in the first place. You are completely getting used. So right now in my relationship, we, even in a we, I still am a strong I. I still have myself, and Kushna still has herself. And so you get the benefits of being you with someone also being themselves. And so basically, you don't need to go through the hellish relationships. You can just learn how to go straight in and get amazing relationships. And although it's somewhat simple, right, like it's not that complicated to say it, the practice and the understanding of how to do this and how to foster these healthy relationships might be foreign to you, as it was to me, because I never experienced it. And quite frankly, what I've seen in the media and stories is of almost the complete opposite. Very, very unhealthy relationships. So it's no surprise that I stepped right into it. And really don't want other people to be stepping right into it. And you don't have to step right into it. You can just avoid that altogether. And so it's pretty simple. But I just wanted to more explain the difference of a hellish relationship and a heavenly relationship. And that if you're in a hellish relationship, get the hell out. And if you are wanting a heavenly relationship, then don't settle for anything less. So have a good one.